And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Cole Irvin.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. High fly ball, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. And he's safe as the run scores from third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 runs across in the inning, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That misses. 1-0. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Gets down, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting 7.
Now the catcher up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Inside, just missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the back here in Baltimore. And our pitcher in this game, Daniel Lynch.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The lefty fires. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So a man aboard, Jordan Westburg, getting ready to hit. And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 now.
Ball! That pitch is out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering way upstairs. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-1. Safe. He beats it.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Anthony Santander at the plate. In the air, center field. Isbell settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Third home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Next pitch is outside.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Renfroe going back, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Round second, digging for third. Frazier with a relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at third with one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one close, ruled a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to one inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
That's ball 2.
And the 1-0 misses low. Line drive, caught. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning. Everything shifts and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Hayes on third with 2 out. On the ground, Frazier ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
Fouled off left side.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Adam Frazier. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Number 11 steps in for the Royals. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
The Royals down by a pair here at the top of the second. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. 1 and 2nd.
Designated hitter, Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Hampson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second, 2 down. And he walked
That's
him.
outside. Ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 down. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. To the right side, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 4 and the Royals 2. Back here with my pal Ziggy, and now Jorge Mateo.
Second baseman.
Lynch back to work. That one ripped. Renfroe makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. In the air, left field. And he can't make the play.
I feel for him right there, and to drop a pop up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
In the air to left center, Melendez sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And now Adley Rutschman singled and scored his first time.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 1 and 2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Santander digs in now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back now at Oriole Park, Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Number 16, Hunter.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Base hit. Mullins whips it back in. Rudder stops at second. And the first 2 reach to start the inning.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
The other way, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is outside. Renfroe, the lead runner, out at second. Pasquantino on at first with nobody out. Line drive, and there's a hit. Here comes Renfroe around third. Safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Freddie Fermin. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
And next up for the Royals, Adam Frazier.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball right side. Throws to Henderson.
That's an out.
Back to first, and it's over his head.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now it's going to be number 11. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 6-6.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Garrett Hampson. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they get 4 in the inning and have it evened up again. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman,
Lynch back to work.
Mountcastle.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And the 0-1.
That's out.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 count.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Tied at 6. Austin Hayes will hit next. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Isbell makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 so far. On the line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
And out. Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. So we're still tied at 6. On to the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Mike Baumann. Comes on now.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, Boo, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Now 2-2. The wind and the pitch. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Renfroe in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
And ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pasquantino in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering way off the plate. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. The wind to the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore. Jorge Mateo.
Second baseman.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Line drive, that's a base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Lynch out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jordan Lyles.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 2. Pickoff move to first. Mullins gets back easily. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kick steals. Slice the other way and foul. And the righty deals. Runner on the move. Soft contact in the air, and it's caught for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Witt should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-6 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kyle Isbell. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. To first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Clips the corner, and that is strike one. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
0-2.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. M.J. Melendez steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Royals set down in order. Nothing doing for the Royals. Down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 8-6. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now, Ryan Mountcastle. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his 2nd hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
The shortstop takes the ball. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Maton up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Two on, 1 out.
Nope.
He gets there with the slide. Quick feed to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-6. Major League Baseball is on the show.